All right, so another type of technology that we need in order to explore space is our spacesuits. Okay, so just to put things into perspective, if you were to somehow end up in space without a spacesuit, this is what could potentially happen to you. Your skin would suffer damage due to cold of the space and the radiation of the sun. So you would basically get frostbite and sunburn at the exact same time. You would end up not having enough oxygen and go unconscious in about 15 seconds. Not a long time. If you tried to hold your breath, the air in your lungs would expand and actually damage your lungs. So that's something that would happen. The low pressure would cause the water on your tongue to start to boil. So the water on your tongue would start to boil, and your body would rapidly cool off, and after a minute or two, you would be dying. So you wouldn't last very long in space without a spacesuit. Don't ask me how they know this, because you're probably thinking, well, did someone go up in space without a spacesuit? No. They used the science and basically the temperatures that they found and so on and so forth in space to help them draw these conclusions um, in in our everyday world. So, hot and cold. A spacesuit must protect you from both hot and cold temperatures. So, the cold of space is about minus 100 degrees Celsius, and then the sun can get anywhere up to 260 degrees Celsius. Um, so, spacesuits are made white to reflect the heat of the sun. So, they're supposed to reflect the heat of the sun to help keep you safe. A spacesuit supplies water and air. A spacesuit has to supply an astronaut with oxygen for breathing and get rid of carbon dioxide at the same time, right? If we had a buildup of carbon dioxide, we would die because eventually we would end up with carbon monoxide poisoning. Um, it also has a water supply for drinking. So it is it is designed to last up to 7 hours for air and power. So it does have a filtration system for both. Okay. They have many different layers for many different purposes. So the many layers are used to help you protect against micrometeorites. So we talked about a meteorite. So there's tiny, tiny meteorites that are flying through space and could potentially penetrate the suit. So that's why they're made up of so many layers. Obviously, there's so many different parts to a suit, and you can explore this as well. It could weigh up to or over 200 pounds. So you got to carry all that amount on you. And basically, what is it? It's a manned maneuvering unit that allows an astronaut to move through space freely and safely without being attached to a spacecraft. So it says the unit has 24 jets that shoot out nitrogen gas to help the astronaut move in space. The unit fits over the life support backpack and weighs 326 pounds. So now you have to picture this, like the suit, along with these packs, these jet packs that help you move through space freely. That's a really heavy suit. So that is basically our spacesuits.